Full weekend ahead for Juneteenth ICT, kicking off tonight in Wichita, marking a major milestone with its 10th annual celebration, theme rooted in history, unity, culture, and joy. This year's festival honors a decade of community impact, cultural expression, and Black excellence in the heart of Wichita. Organized by community volunteers, the event draws thousands of attendees each year. To commemorate the day the official end of slavery was recognized throughout the U.S. Past chair of Juneteenth ICT sharing the holiday's growth in Wichita, starting off just a one-day event into something much more.
Now we are really taking over the footprint and excited to expand and create a few days longer. This year we celebrated a week, but now we have the Miss Juneteenth Scholarship Competition. We have different elements and partnering alongside different businesses in the community to really uplift Juneteenth, the holiday, as well as educate and celebrate those that are doing great work within the community.
Should remind you, if you're looking to check out any of the Juneteenth festivities, you'll need a Juneteenth ICT armband. They are $3 for kids ages 4 to 13. General admission is $6. You can find more on Juneteenth ICT, including a list of all the events tonight and this weekend right now on our website at kwch.com.